one of us stand on this generation's shoulders, because there would not be a thank you for your service without the Vietnam era and those before them. They stand here to be recognized proudly by this community.
How did the world is here?
Yep, we're down.
Yeah, I'm just next to him.
Now, it was important for us to do this. Some of their members have transitioned on and passed on. Some of their members have fallen ill and otherwise and could not make it here today. Thunder Over Evans, today we salute, we recognize, and we pay tribute and honor to the men of the 319 Transportation Company. Man, I'm telling you, I got chills right now, y'all. I'm trying to keep it together. I also flew my uncle in from Chicago, who also was from that Vietnam era. Be proud of your servicemen. We are proud of you. I'm going to bring up our elected officials. They have some very special proclamations to give to you men today, so we can give them a whole. I'm gonna bring up Senator Max Burns and Senator Harold Jones to the front. Don't worry about the podium. Do you need the podium? Okay.
It's a great honor to be at Thunder Over Evans. As a proud Vietnam veteran, I want you to know how proud we are of the 319. I have the privilege of representing the 23rd Senate District, and on behalf of the state of Georgia and Governor Brian Kemp, I'd like to read a commendation. By the governor of the state of Georgia, a commendation. Whereas, in 1968, the 319th Transportation Company of the Central Savannah River Area, CSRA, was deployed to Vietnam, where they hauled tons of ammunition, rations, and other supplies to many different divisions and covered more than 1.1 million miles, earning a meritorious unit citation as well as numerous individual awards. And whereas during their training in Virginia, the company changed from a light truck unit to a medium truck unit, and upon being sent to Vietnam, they were attached to the 48th Transportation Battalion. These young men returned to the United States in August of 1969 after going through an experience that bonded them for life to other members of their unit, and through the years, they have continued to serve their community in various other capabilities. And whereas they are distinguished individuals of magnanimous strengths with unimpeachable reputations of integrity, intelligence, fairness, and kindness, whereas the state of Georgia joins in recognizing and commending the veterans of the 319th Transportation Company of the CSRA for their outstanding service during the Vietnam War, now, therefore, I, Brian P. Kemp, Governor of the state of Georgia, do hereby commend the 319th Transportation Company. In witness thereof, I hereby set my hand and seal of the state of Georgia. Congratulations, men. Thank you for your service on behalf of the state, on behalf of Governor Brian Kemp.
Thank you. It's my privilege to bring greetings, but also a resolution from the Georgia State Senate recognizing and commending the 319th Transportation Company. It's so honored to be here. Whereas these young men of this company left behind their fiancés, brides, pregnant wives, children, mothers, fathers, and other family members to fulfill their commitment to this country and serve as guardians of freedom and liberty we enjoy as citizens. Whereas these young men returned to the United States in 1969 after going through an experience which bonded them for life. which prove that they are distinguished individuals of unimpeachable reputation for integrity, intelligence, fairness, and kindness. Therefore, it is abundantly fitting and proper that the outstanding service of these young remarkable men should be properly honored. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Georgia State Senate that the members of this body recognize and commend the veterans of the 319th Transportation Company of the Central Savannah River area for their service during the Vietnam War. Be it further resolved that the Secretary of the Senate is authorized and directed to make appropriate copies of this resolution for distribution to the veterans of the 319th Transportation Company of the Central Savannah River area. This Senate Resolution 364 by Senator Max Burns, signed by Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. Thank you so much for your service.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. What an honor and a privilege it is to, on behalf of the Mayor and Augusta-Richmond County Commission, to be before you gentlemen. And as a Army veteran, retiree, I stood on your shoulders, and I can tell you right now, I appreciate the service that you've given to this nation. And I appreciate the service of the wives as well, because here's what I'm here to tell you. We couldn't do it without you. You are our support system. We love you. We thank you for what you did for these gentlemen and what you did for the families. Let's give it up for the wives and for our honorees here. The City of Augusta proclamation in recognition of the 319th Transportation Company, Troxler's truckers, smoke bringers. Whereas in Vietnam they were attached to the 48th Transportation Battalion, whereas the 319th was ambushed 7 times while hauling 92,375 short tons of supplies more than 1.1 million miles. Whereas the unit returned to the United States in August of 1969. Whereas through the years they have served the community in various capacities, but have also been consistent supporters and contributors of Thunder Over Evans. Thunder is the Community Armed Forces Day celebration. From inception of the event, the members of the 319th Transportation Company have contributed their time, energy, and resources toward feeding the volunteers and foregoing troops. And now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Garnett L. Johnson, Mayor of the City of Augusta, do hereby proclaim May 20th, 2023 as 319th Transportation Company Day in Augusta, Georgia. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of Augusta to be affixed on this day, Mayor Garnett Johnson. Thank you so much.
Give it up again for the men of the 319 Transportation Company